Good good morning on the March the 8th, International Women's Day. And yeah, it's my mum's birthday as well. And my mum, her name was Beryl. She adopted me and was very kind and wonderful mother. And so beryllium is the mineral that's in an emerald. And yeah, in two of the stones in the gemstones of Revelation. And my first book, Healing Poems for Positive Love, I dedicated to her because she taught me everything that I know by her love and kindness. And perhaps some strictness. So yeah, an International Women's Day, and there's many women being hurt and abused. And it's time to end all abuse, time for heaven on earth. So I'll share this apocalyptic poem. Yeah, all about our emotional well-being, which is actually spirit, energy, vitality or not, positive mindset or not, negative mindset, which is depressing and mental health problems. And yeah, sure, you can do whatever you want, but the way our body is made and works will produce how you feel. So if you want to feel good, if you want to have energy, then we need to abide by God's laws for love. God's moral and righteous laws for love, for your peace, for our peace. That's why Jesus Christ is the Prince of Peace. And he's also our wonderful counsellor, which is what all of this is about. So the best. Yeah, and Jesus Christ is returning. We know that. So apocalyptic poem, love is not a cortisol. Not a cortisol stress hormone. This poem is also addressing the cancers. It's pretty shocking to think that a lot of cancer is man-made. Time to end all abuse of the environment as well as our body. So the red, black and pale horses ride with thunder. Thunderous clouds of hail and snow, bringing cold wherever they go, reaching to lands far and wide, going to affect many new brides. Not what they had planned for their wedding day. Psychopathic games being played, games of hunger, death and thrones, ice reaching inside their bones. Reaching the marrow, harrowing thoughts, causing divisions of all sorts, dichotomies of mind, tipping the scales away from man being kind. Tipping to fractions of slated grey, slavery to states of being not gay, slavery to hunger, thirst and no day, slavery to making no hay. Slavery riding into the day, galloping our freedoms away, causing our blood to rage like the sea, burning as an ember tree. Causing the charcoal to burn somewhere new, making potash a chance to renew. Time to release the pure white horse, jousting with the paler horse, knocking him far off course with a new form of discourse. The red horse cannot fail to stumble, causing all the greed to crumble, causing the black horse to turn his back and turn around and head right back into the darkness, the density. Time to bring out the new city of gold that we have been waiting from times of old. Galloping white horses bringing the food to avoid those negative moods. Making fields of darkness white like snow. Placing footprints, showing which way to go. Yeah, so my hashtags, time to end all abuse. Time for heaven on earth. Love is not a cortisol. Health is not a cortisol. Peace is not a cortisol. They'll click you onto my YouTube channel. And all of my work is on the healing aspect of the gemstones cited at Revelation 21 and the new heaven. So those people who call me New Age and tell me that crystals are anti-Christ, sorry. This is New Heaven, not New Age. And whether we look at it from the stars and the age of Aquarius and the planets, from faith, it's all the same. The peace, all enlightened teachings are for peace. And anything that goes against that takes away the Holy Spirit, that energy, that love, that light, that trust. Security that completely undermines love in our body, which is the temple for God's love to dwell. And so this is also based on Revelation 7 mentions lists the sons of Israel. And so we have Judah, Reuben, Gad, Asher, Naphtali. Sorry, I'm going out of focus a little bit. Manasseh, Simeon, Levi, Issachar, Zebulun, Joseph, and Ben. Sorry, I'm going out of focus. There we go. And so, from my research on all of those tribes, I find and matching it with the therapeutic healing properties of the gemstones cited, which actually all refract the whole spectrum of light, the full spectrum of light. So we don't want to fall short on the spectrum of light, do we? And they represent having the courage and the faith. So faith is absolutely essential for healing. Faith is the assured expectation of the things hoped for, the evident demonstration of realities not yet beheld. So we must have faith in heaven on earth in order to create it. And it's not only for those with money. The meek will inherit. And blessed are those who mourn, for they will be comforted. And blessed are the peacemakers, for they're all children of God. And by their fruits we know them. So faith is absolutely essential for healing. And if somebody doesn't have that faith that they can be healed, or belief, or that anything can help them, I don't think only God can help them. So it's to seek the happiness, the joy, in the fullness of the Spirit, for the peace. Only when we have a quiet conscience with God and with ourselves can we have peace. So we have to face the truths that take away that peace. And so that's where the wrestlings to understand come in from Naphtali. Manasseh is about forgiveness. And we have to forgive. But in the first place, people shouldn't do it in the first place. And we have to hear, we have to listen to the pain, what it means, what it's saying, and adhere to the process of love, adhere to the kindness, the fullness of spirit. Only then will we find the endorphin reward to be released, which I say from the parasympathetic nervous system. So it's changing that nervous system response, taking away that very fashionable adrenaline, sympathetic nervous system response of stress. And then we have to be able to tolerate others who are on the journey, because we're all on that journey, different phases. There has to be trust, and only the truth can set us free. You can see that the purple, the amethyst, which is Ben, only the truth can set us free. And that's what counselling is about, and the wonderful counsel of our Prince of Peace, who is returning.